Eric is with us in Houston, Texas. Hi, Eric. How are you?
How you doing, Dave? Merry Christmas to you.
You too, sir. How can I help?
Yes, sir. I'm 25 years old, and I recently just started listening to your show and watching all your YouTube videos. And I just want to ask you, how is it possible that I could find whoever it is that I owe debt to? I know it's probably a couple of banks, and like right now I'm paying school loans. They're garnishing 15% of my wages from every check. Other than them, how can I find out who they are?
Who do you think you owe? Why do you think you have debt?
Well, I believe I owe a couple of banks because when I was younger, I had a couple of checking accounts, and a few of them went overdraft, and I was paying on them, and I lost work, and I couldn't pay them anymore.
Okay, so you have two potential overdraft debts out there, and
yes, sir.
What
yes,
other
sir.
debts might you have?
I believe I had took out. I got an account with Cons, the electronic store, and I believe I may still owe them some money too. And all this was when I graduated high school. I was having stuff sent to me by mail. Get credit here, get credit there, and I did not know anything about.
Yeah, I understand.
The potential disaster.
So is that electronic store still open?
I believe they may still be open, but I went into there recently, and they said they sent my account to a debtor. I guess they might have bought the account, and I can't find out who they are.
Okay. What about the old banks? Are they still open?
I believe one of them is Wells Fargo, and the other one is I believe it could be. I can't remember.
Okay.
Well,
there's no master list of all debts owed anywhere. I mean, you just kind of have to start doing some investigative research, and just what you did, you go into the electronic store and try to find out who it is. The only chance you've got of finding some of those folks is pull a copy of your credit bureau report. Have you done that?
No, sir, I haven't. I'm not sure which place or which credit bureau I could go to. That's
I would just go to you can go to freecreditreport.com, and you can get a free credit report there once a year, and just pull a copy of your credit bureau report. It'll probably have a lot of them on there, and it'll give you a point of contact for almost any of them. And then you can go, what you'll need to do then when you find them is they're going, for instance, that electronic store, that's things that's 5, 6, 7 years old, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And so what they're going to have done is they're going to take the original balance and they're going to have added interest to it, plus a lot of collections fees and maybe even some other gotcha stuff. And so what you need to do is try to figure out what the original amount that you borrowed was, and they will settle for that or less.
Okay.
And so let's pretend, you have any idea what you might have borrowed, how much?
I believe it was right around the ballpark of maybe $2,000.
Okay. Let's pretend you open up that account and call them, and they say, oh, with fees, it's now $8,000.
Oh, wow.
Which is probably what you're going to hear. Okay?
Okay.
Then you just tell them the truth. I don't have $8,000. I do have two, if you've got two. I do have two, and I can settle that with you. If you want to settle the debt for $2,000, I can send you that money today.
Okay.
But do not give them the full amount because they've got a lot of extra collections fees and things added in there. Some of them are even illegal.
Okay.
And so it's going to be jacked way up every time you open up one of these things, even the ones with the bank. And what you want to do is say, I want to settle it in full, and you're going to have to negotiate with them and argue with them because they're going to go back and forth, and I don't have it. I got two. All I got's two. And if you want two, I'll give you two, but I'm not giving you two unless it settles the whole debt. I want this off my record, okay? And you post it that way, then what you've got to do is two things you remember when you're settling the debt. Once you've gotten it that far, okay? Once they've agreed to it, you do not have a deal unless you have it in writing. So they need to send you an email or a letter or something saying, all right, we have the $8,000 debt with Cons Electronics, and we will settle it for $2,000. Okay?
Okay.
And they need to give you that with an account number on it or whatever. And you keep that email, print out a hard copy of it in case your computer goes bad. Keep it in a file with a copy of the with the check that you send to them. Okay?
Okay.
For the rest of your life. Because this is going to come up again, and some collector is going to call you and go, "Hey, you remember that electronic thing? No, I settled that. No, you still owe $4,000." And they're going to lie and try to collect more later, and you're going to have proof that it was settled in writing in your file. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
The second thing you got to understand is do not allow them to have electronic access to your checking account. They're going to want to say, "Okay, we'll take it, but what's your checking account number? We'll take the money out of your checking account." Because a lot of these debt buyers are crooks, and they will clean out your checking account. And let's say you had $4,000 in there, and you agree to $2,000, they'll take the whole $4,000 out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you cannot let them to have access to that. The only way you can do it is you can send that. You can overnight mail them a cashier's check, or you could do a Visa prepaid card that has a certain amount on it just for that one transaction or something like that. But you cannot let them in your main checking account because they will clean you out, and you've got no recourse.
Okay.
You can't, because you owed them $8,000 according to the paperwork, and then they only got $4,000, so they'll keep coming after you forever, and you're going to end up hiring a lawyer. It costs you $25,000, and there's no way. Okay,
right.
So in writing and no electronic access to your checking account, pull a copy of your credit bureau report and begin to work your way through cleaning up your life. So there you go. Thanks for the call. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.